guys, I'm just gonna quickly film me wrapping these. Sorry, I'm a bit of a mess right now. I just finished the workout. But I am going to be wrapping the side air intakes with dry carbon fiber vinyl that I got from Vivid. It's the same vinyl that I used for the interior cloth side panels inside the MRS, hence why I said interior. But yeah, so what I did was just remove it from the car, and I kind of pried and used my fingers, and this is why I don't have one long fingernails normally, and this is also why I don't have nail polish on normally, because it always gets ruined. But I just like kind of dug my fingers in. I really should have taken a recording of it, but I dug my fingers in the edge and just kind of like pried these clips here, because there are 3 clips. Some of them are still in the car. I will go ahead and try to take them out of the car later. If you notice, there is a little notch that you can just pinch, and then the other side there's another shorter notch. So once you pinch it, you have to kind of wiggle it and wiggle that other notch off as well. And so then once this side kind of comes off, then there's going to be a clip up here and a clip on the side here, these 3. So if you want to take a quick look of that. But yeah, so I just kind of took them off. I just washed them with just some Dawn and some like hot water. And I'm actually going to try and do this without removing the black inside netting here, because there are 2 clips here, but I noticed there's like some, I don't know, like almost some sticky, like fabricy stuff going on here. I'm not really too sure what it is. If you do know what it is, let me know. But I noticed that it is there, and I feel like if I do remove this, even though if I take the clips off and just kind of pull really hard, I don't really know how I'm going to replace or reseal that. So I'm hoping to get this wrapped with the black bit still intact. I'm probably going to use my trusty Lego separator and try to get under these little like 3 fins. The wrap is a little thicker, so I don't know how well it'll turn out. And I'm also just going to try and get under this edge. I predict there's going to be a little bit of issue there, and also on the corners, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, this should be fairly quick. What I'm going to do is I just clean them with Dawn, and then I'm going to clean them with 70% isopropyl alcohol and a microfiber cloth. And yeah. I just got a lot of isopropyl alcohol on the couch, so hopefully no one notices. It smells really nice. I actually do like the smell of gas though at a gas station. I don't know, I just like the way it smells. In high school, I used to actually have a lot of sleeping problems. That's a whole other story, but I used to have like severe sleeping problems, and have to take sleeping pills. And I started taking auto shop when I was in grade 10, so when I was 15 years old. And honestly, the only thing that got me to sleep really often, or like the only thing that really got me to fall asleep, and the only way I was really able to get naps in, was surprisingly sleeping underneath a car. So I would literally just take a mat or like a little what are those boards that are like on wheels? I know that's like an official term. But yeah, so I would just like line one of those, or just like on like a piece of cardboard, and I'd lie under a car that's not on a lift or on jack stands, just, you know, a normal car. I'm quite small, so I fit under there, and I would just like take a nap or fall asleep. And honestly, I think it was like the peace and quiet, or like the loneliness, but not loneliness, and like the coveredness and the privacy, and the smell of a car, of a dirty car that probably hasn't had their oil changed, but it just like calmed me, and I was able to fall asleep. So I would generally just go to the shop during break, or whenever I had time in high school, and I would try to sneak in a quick nap. Or I used to go over to my buddy, his dad had a shop, and I would just kind of spend some time there. I don't know, now that I think about it, it's kind of strange, but it was the only way I could really sleep. I had a lot of sleeping problems because I'm like a very, very, very type A. I have a very, very strong type A kind of personality, and I would get stressed and get really anxious and have like a lot of anxiety about a lot of things. And there's a lot going on in my life when I was younger. I mean, even now, so I guess. But yeah, so I didn't really handle stress very well, and my mind was always like overclocking, and there's just like there's so much going on, and I could never sleep. I was just like thinking too much, or like or overthinking too much, and yeah, I had a lot of sleeping problems. I don't even drink caffeine. Even now, it's been years, but I was instructed by my doctor to not drink caffeine because that obviously doesn't help me with my sleeping issues. My sleeping issues have gotten a lot better now, but I still have a lot of trouble falling asleep. I normally have to have something playing in the background, like Netflix or something. I don't know, I just like the feeling of being alone. So, yeah, that's my life story. Okay, I don't know the best way to do this or measure or even cut it out. I'm just gonna like cut a smaller piece of material so I can work with it a little easier, but I'm assuming I need about an inch of leeway on all sides here. I might actually do it the other way so that I can get more out of the wrap. I just don't want to cut and leave like a huge big section that I can like not use. I'm gonna give about like an inch of leeway, and I'm honestly just gonna blindly cut this. Let's see how it goes. Using like normal scissors to cut this. I feel like I'm definitely not doing this right, and a lot of people are gonna be watching this and be like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm realizing now that this is a 3D shape, so it's actually a lot more difficult to wrap than I thought. But that is okay, we will persevere. I think I'm gonna wrap this and try and make like a whole. Really rethinking my strategy here, which kind of implies I had a strategy going into this, but I think this is why people use magnets and stuff. Okay, that's a common practice. Yeah. Not bad for a second attempt. Just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna like make a slit here somehow with these. Oh, okay, I did it. Okay. I feel like this is arts and crafts all over again, to be honest, which I was never particularly good at. I'm not a very creative person. I have like zero creativity, zero imagination. I'm a very follow the books kind of gal. I'm really good at math, numbers, physics, chemistry, really bad at bio because that requires like remembering things. Okay, I guess I'm recording all of this all over again. And we're done.